Hi everyone, it's Kiara, and today I'm going to tell you about a country called the Netherlands. So the Netherlands is a country in Europe, and they speak a language called Dutch. So sometimes you hear the words Dutch or the Netherlands, or even if you've heard the word Holland. Holland is a place in the Netherlands. So in the Netherlands, they're famous for having lots of tulips, and they're also famous for having windmills. So they have windmills that kind of look like this, and they use them sometimes they use it for energy, or sometimes they use it to dry off their crops and lots of other different uses. So they have tons of windmills all over the Netherlands. They have about over 1,000, I think, that's a ton. So a lot of times when people think of the Netherlands, they think of windmills. So today I'm going to show you how we can make our own version of a Dutch windmill. And so it's a really simple project. All we need is a paper cup or a plastic cup, whatever you have at your house. So either some glue or some tape, some scissors, some crayons or something to color with, like colored pencils or markers. And then we'll just need a little pin, like used for sewing. And then just some blank paper. All right, so the first step is we need a little square to make our little pinwheel right here. So I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to fold over a corner just a little bit. We don't need to fold it all the way, just like a little bit, because we're going to cut out a little tiny square from our piece of paper. So I fold it over a corner so it makes a little triangle, and then I'm going to cut around the triangle. And then if you unfold it, you have a square. So I already have one fold that goes from corner to corner on one side. So I'm going to fold it again so that there's another fold corner to corner on the other direction. So it makes a triangle. And then I'm going to go ahead and unfold that. So we made these little folds to be our guidelines for where we cut. So I'm going to cut each fold about 2/3 of the way. So I'm not going to go all the way to the middle, but I'm going to cut a little slit just like that. And you see there's a little bit of space before it hits the middle. So I'm going to do that on all 4 sides. Just like that. So you're going to have a bunch of slits like this. All right. So next I'm going to start folding these over, and I'm going to glue one side into the middle. So it's going to kind of fold over like that. So I'm going to take some glue and I'm going to put it on the corner here, and I'm going to fold it over and I'm going to glue it to the middle. Like that. So I'm going to do it on all 4 of these. So I'm going to take some glue on this corner, and I'm going to fold it over, and I'm going to glue it to the middle. And same thing with this one. Here, I'm going to move that so you can see a little bit better. So if you can see, it's got one corner that's glued down and then one corner that's sticking out. And I'm going to glue that one. And there you go. So we've made our pinwheel to put on our little windmill. So next we're going to need to make little decorations. So we're going to make grass, a door, and some windows. So to make the grass, I'm going to cut out a long skinny strip of paper. And I'm going to make sure that it's long enough to go around the cup. So that's perfect. That. And then we're going to color this completely green because it's going to be our grass. Okay, so it's all colored green, and I'm also going to take some other colors like pink and red and purple, and I'm going to draw little tulips in there. Alright, I'm going to draw little stems too, just for fun. Okay. And to finish up the grass, I'm just going to cut off all the extras, and then I'm going to cut little slits into it to make it look like grass. I'm going to set that to the side for now. And next we need to make doors and windows. So for the doors and windows, I'm going to pick a color. And I'm going to do little orange doors. So I'm just going to draw the shape of a door. So it's like a big, long, kind of oval thing. And then I'm just going to color it in. And then for the windows, I'm going to draw 2 rectangles. And I'm going to put lines through them like that. So that's what the windows and doors are going to look like. And after I've got them all colored, I'm going to cut them out. And now that we've got all of our pieces cut out, we're ready to start putting everything together. So I'm going to start with my grass, and I'm going to put some glue on it, and I'm going to put glue all along the bottom. And then I'm going to wrap it around my cup. I'm going to start at one end. Just keep wrapping it around. Okay. And now I'm going to do the same thing with my door. I'm going to put glue on the back of it. And if you don't have glue, you can use tape to put all these on too. And I'm going to glue my door on right in the middle. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my windows. So I'm going to space my windows a little bit far apart just so that you can see them even when the pinwheel's up. Okay, so now that we've got all those glued on, the very last step is to put our pinwheel on. So I'm going to use a pin that you would use for sewing, but if you don't have a pin, you can just also glue the pinwheel on. But I'm going to take my pin and I'm going to stick it straight through the middle. Carefully. And then I'm going to just stick it on to my windmill in the middle, right above the door. Like that. And there you go. You've got your own little Dutch windmill. It's super easy to make and it's really fun, and it's a fun way to get to know a little bit more about the Netherlands. So if you guys try this, let us know and send us pictures. And thank you guys for watching.